What's up YouTube, what's up everyone, I'm back with another video and I'm with my good friend Kath here. So we just watched Speak No Evil, which is the American one.
Yeah.
Because apparently it's from a Danish movie that I've never watched. You watched that? And sadly, yeah, apparently I've heard it's really bad.
It's not that it's bad,
It's frustrating apparently.
Yeah, it's frustrating because it goes way too far about being a people pleaser.
I have to, I'll try to watch that to compare it really. But as for this movie, honestly for me, I'm gonna say this right now, I didn't know what to expect. But this is probably one of the biggest surprises I had this year. The atmosphere of the cinema, like I've never felt this in the whole year. Like people at one point we were kind of terrified, and you could feel like everyone was terrified in the whole freaking room. Like, and I was just like, that's kind of unique, you know. And so definitely you should watch this movie in a movie theater because you're gonna feel that experience. Well, at least I hope so. We hope you're gonna feel that way. But James McAvoy, oh my god, like seriously,
so good.
like honest. I think if he wasn't there, probably the movie would have been the same though. Because
I don't think it would. I don't think it would have because he just brings like that charisma and that insanity to the role that
it's crazy.
I mean, even the original actor doesn't go that far.
I have to admit, this probably is like one of the biggest performances I've seen of James McAvoy. Like, it was amazing. Like, yeah, like you said, he has so much charisma. Like, you kind of want to like cheer for the guy.
Exactly. As well.
exactly.
Like when he like has that sinister smile and you're like,
you're like,
really
oh no,
I'm
not sure about this.
I don't really like you.
And I was like, oh my, and I was kind of rooting for the guy. I'm like, yo, he's cool and everything. I'm like, oh shit, no, because I didn't know nothing about this. Like, I never watched the original, so yeah, you already knew.
I knew about that, and I knew what they were up to, and I was like, I don't want to root for them, but
I know.
Damn it, he's not charismatic.
Imagine, you see. So now, yeah, honestly, kudos to James McAvoy. Like, I'm talking about him first because he's the reason why you should definitely go watch this movie. He's probably the reason why I'm gonna rewatch this movie. And I'm not saying the other actors weren't great. It's just he did the movie literally. Like, without James McAvoy, the movie would be just a good movie. But this is like really solid movie for me. So yeah, like what else did you like about this movie? There's some positive things and also some negative things you feel were. Well, you said it was handled way better than the original. That's for sure. So it's a better adaptation than the original.
I mean, as I said to you as an example, like when the kids are dancing.
Yeah.
In the original, the parents do not actually try and get in between Patrick and the son before he starts beating him up in front of him. And now and then they're like, what the fuck is wrong with him? Meanwhile, in the remake, they're just when he's berating him and belittling him, they're like, what the fuck is wrong? They have a lot more survival instincts. Like, one thing that I hate about the original is the fact that they have the survival instinct of a fern. Like a squirrel. A squirrel has like, more has more survival.
You know that's funny because like usually like that's a big critique from the slasher movies sometimes. Like they do stuff that probably in real life nobody would do. Usually like you think you have better instincts than just that. And yeah, sometimes they do some really dumb decisions, but like it looks like it's scripted more than you feel like the person
People
was really like that.
Yeah,
exactly. Yeah.
Another thing I would give it over the original, the wives and the children are more developed. Like in the original, like the son is completely whipped. Like everything he did to try and warn Agnes and the other family, he would never do in the original. I was actually surprised because seeing how the movie came out like 2 years. Just 2 years after the original, I was like, oh my god, that's another unnecessary remake.
Remake.
Because honestly, my biggest take, it feels like someone watched the original, hated the ending, hated the lack of survival instinct from the leads, and made it so they would actually fight for their survival.
Yeah, I really like the ending. Like so honestly, like I don't really have a lot of things that I didn't like about this because honestly, it's not the movie of the year and it's not trying to be the movie of the year. It's just but it's really solid. It's really solid. You know, you have some amazing acting, especially from James McAvoy. The story is really, it's really like captivating. You want to know more what's going on in here. It's a story that you've seen quite often. You know, like we've, especially us, that we've seen a lot of these thriller horror movies. Yeah, it's not a new story, you know? But still, it's really worth it. And especially like I said, like the way they handle the music and the themes, and also like the just this suspense, and that's
The sound mixing.
yeah, the sound mixing, but also like the acting, like especially James McAvoy. So that's where you feel like
And the
like it's really
the
and the
actress who
actress.
does Louise as
Yeah,
well.
yeah, she's really good. Yeah, so like yeah, you feel like this like you know like this vibe that it's kind of scary, it's kind of terrifying, and that's how the audience felt as well. So that was really nice. So yeah, honestly, I'm just gonna tell you guys, go watch it to the movie theaters, because I think you're gonna have a nice time at the movie theaters. And yeah, we both liked it. So how much would you give it out of 10? This one. Does James McAvoy deserves your 10 out of 10?
I'm pretty. When it comes to our movies, I'm pretty picky on my 10 out of 10.
Nah, I know.
I would probably give it like an 8.5.
8.5. Yeah, I was going to go that too. 8.5. Yeah.
They really did a lot to flesh out the side characters.
Yeah.
They did a lot to really make it uneasy. James McAvoy and I think it's Mackenzie Davis, the actor.
Yeah, I believe so. Yeah.
The actress who plays Louise, both of them really solid. One weird thing I actually disliked a bit, they aged out the daughter. In the original, the daughter is
she's
like
younger. Okay.
6 or 7,
Okay.
like really young, and you know it's a lot more understandable why she would need her comfort plushie
Oh, okay. I didn't know
compared to like a 12-year-old. Like when I saw her, I was like, they made her older.
But it did.
Why?
But so in the script, then it did make sense why. Remember
Yeah, I know.
in the script?
Yeah, I know.
By the way, it's
But-
non-spoiler here, but yeah, it did make sense why.
Yeah, I know.
So.
But I don't know.
but
It's
that's
just,
an interesting
it's just
thing.
one
That's an
thing
interesting,
that bugged me, because she was just so much younger.
Yeah.
Younger, and in a way that makes sense why they enable her so much more.
Yeah.
When she wants to sleep in her parents' bed, when she makes them turn around for her goddamn plushie.
Yeah.
Like,
So, cinephile horror fans, that was our rating for 8.5 out of 10 for Speak No Evil. And yeah, like we said, we liked it, and we highly recommend you to go watch it. Also, by the way, sorry if it's not really well scripted. We just barely get out of the movie theater, and we're filming this right now. And people were looking at us so weirdly, but whatever. We're here for the review. So thank you so much, Kath, for being in this review.
Thank you.
And we'll see you in the next video. By the way, don't forget to like, sub. See you soon, guys. Peace out.